Good Monday morning, everybody. I just thought I would get on here and maybe do a quick little vlog and while I'm headed to work and say a couple things I'm grateful for since this is the month of Thanksgiving and all that good stuff. So first of all, I suppose I should go ahead and say that I'm grateful for my husband because today is our anniversary. We've been married 7 years today. We've been dating, the 30th of this month will be like the anniversary of our first date. So we've basically been together 8 years, but married 7. So anyway, in a way it seems like it's been 10 times longer than that, and in ways it seems like it hasn't been that long. It's funny how time works, you know what I mean? But I am very grateful and thankful for my husband. I think we each came into each other's lives just, at the perfect time. I think it was definitely a God thing because he was kind of in a low spot and I was kind of giving up on trying to find somebody. And some of you may not know, I was married for a very, very short time previously to a man who I guess I thought had changed or that I could change. And I was about to hit 30 and all of my friends were married and having babies, and I just felt like I was so far behind that I feel like I just kind of almost forced myself to think I was in love with this person so that we could get married and start a life and possibly a family, which of course, for those that know me know the family thing hasn't happened and now will not happen just because of health issues. But anyway, that I'm an old fart. About to be 42 next month. Oh my gosh. But anyway, so definitely grateful for my husband, thankful for him. He's been there with me through everything. I had a ton of health issues back in 2016. There was a period in my life within just a few months that I had several, probably 5 or so surgeries, started out with like female type surgeries and led to, colon and digestive system type surgeries. I had a colostomy for 1.5 years and then I had it reversed. It was just kind of a nightmare, to be perfectly honest. But I managed to make it through it, and he was there with me every step of the way. So, I can't thank him enough for that because a lot of folks can't deal with that. You see all the movies where people are there and they help their husband or their wife through their sickness, or if they have a wreck and get paralyzed and everything like that. But there are a lot of people in this world, and it's just, everybody's different. But there's a lot of people in this world that can't do certain things or, won't stand by you when you're going through something. Sometimes it brings people together and sometimes it pushes people apart. So I'm very thankful that he was there and that he was very helpful and caring and everything during that time. So really blessed in that way. And I'm just grateful for all of my family and friends because I had a couple friends that they took time out of their day when I first was dealing with like an open wound after some surgeries and stuff. There was kind of in a area in my lower stomach that I couldn't see what I was doing unless I was sitting in front of a mirror, and I really couldn't get to it very well, and still kind of recovering and sore after surgery and stuff. That I had 2 of my good female friends that were able to come over. One came over almost every day for like a week or 2 straight, and the other would come over on occasion when I needed her instead of the other. And I'm just really thankful that there have been people in my life that have really come through for me and really been there and really care. So I'm thankful for friends, family, definitely my husband. So anyway, just wanted to get that little gratitude thing going on this month, I reckon. It's a little early, but I'm probably going to get off here pretty quick because I feel like Justin may call because it is our anniversary. He'll probably call to say happy anniversary. I posted some stuff on Facebook, but he's probably driving, so he probably hasn't seen it yet. And so I do need to call and talk to him, of course. And then I'm trying to get up here to work a little early, too, because I've got like 5 or 6 different packs of gum that I'm giving to a girl at work because she always she don't snack a lot at work, but she chews gum. And so I got her like a bunch of different kinds. Today is her birthday, and so we got her a card, and instead of buying something, we decided to kind of collect money. And I guess we're going to do that from now on, which I'm not complaining because hey, my birthday's rolling around, I could use a few extra bucks. Who couldn't? Really, it'd be fine either way. I'd be just as happy with a little $2 gift from the Dollar Tree. I'm not picky, but you know, our coordinator suggested it because like her mom does it, and everybody like puts in $10 or $20 or whatever, and so it's kind of like you're almost putting it in a savings account because you put your money in, but then when your birthday comes around, you get it back plus, you know, more. So it was kind of a neat idea. So we're going to do that. But I had already ordered her that little sign I mentioned to you guys about sometimes you just have to say cluck it and walk away, because she talks about being the mama hen of Group 10, the Group 10 hen. Of course, it's running late. Amazon sent me a notice last night. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm so sorry about that. Justin called to say happy anniversary. I kind of thought he might, so it cut me off of my little video shop app. So I have to kind of piece this together, but it's fine. But I was basically just saying that the little sign that I had ordered for Miss Rochelle will not be here until possibly Wednesday. No, excuse me, possibly tomorrow, because it said sometime. But first it said it was going to be here on the 2nd, which is today. Then it said, no, we can get it there by the 31st. And I was like, oh, that's, you know, great, that's Saturday. And then it said it was running late yesterday, which was the 1st, and said that it would be there between the 1st and the 3rd. So, anyway, but it's all good because I had a little money to the card, and I'm giving her all these packs of gum, and I think she'll be okay with that for the moment, and then I'll give her the sign, you know, a day or two later, whatever. My hair's still wet from the shower. These little old ladies probably fuss at me. You know how they are. They're like, you ain't gonna catch pneumonia. You know, I saw on Dr. Oz that that's not even really true. I mean, people do go around with wet hair, and they do get sick in the winter, but they would have gotten sick probably with it not being, you know what I'm saying, wet also. You know, they were just going to get sick anyway. Because it was something about, you know, with it being cool or something, the bacteria doesn't stick to your hair. I don't know. I ain't going to even try to tell you because I'll probably be lying to you. I'm sorry. But he did do some kind of project on his show years ago and was saying that was like basically just an old wives' tale and there was no truth to it, you know. I mean, all it really makes you do is just be colder, you know. I'll never forget that day that my radiator went out in my little Nissan Frontier that I had, my second little truck that I had years ago, my silver one. I missed that thing. I should have kept it. It was paid for and everything. But anyway, moving on. I was right down the road. I wasn't very far from here, but it was a morning like this, and I was going to work, and I was actually running a little behind schedule. But my hair was wet like this, and I don't remember the temperature, but it had to be below freezing, or right at freezing, like 32 or lower. And my radiator just went kaput, and so my truck just went kaput, because you can't run a vehicle without a radiator. And so I'm on the side of the road. I'm calling Justin so that Justin and my dad, they can come get me and come get the truck. And I called up here and told them that I was just down the road, but my truck had stopped and my husband was coming. And I remember the manager I had at the time, she was like, okay, well, we need you to be here today. And I'm like, I'm coming as soon as, you know. I was so mad about that because, like, it wasn't 5 minutes, y'all. I promise you, because it didn't take my dad and them probably 10 minutes or less to get to where I am, because we didn't live very far from here at the time. And I mean, literally, little ice crystals were in my hair. That's how cold it was, because my hair was wet from the shower, and I had no heat because my truck had completely stopped. And so I had little ice crystals, and I'm sitting there thinking, this woman gonna sit there and fuss about me being late for work. I'm out here about to literally freeze to death. I mean, it was getting cold fast. I had on a jacket and I had on gloves, but I'm sitting there doing this to my hair, and there's literally like crystals, little, you know, ice crystals in there, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. No, I wasn't really freaking out, but it was a little like kind of weird. So anyway, but you know, so to end and wrap this up, I just want to say once again that for my first gratitude vlog of November, I'm very thankful for my husband, my family, my friends. I have some great pen pals that have kept in touch with me for decades. You know, I consider them friends, and even people on Facebook and YouTube and whatnot that I've never met in person, that, you know, there's just some kind of bond you share with one another. You may have some similar interests or like some of the same things, or, you know, just, you know, like to smile and laugh and just, you know, kind of lighthearted, and that's how I like to be. I don't like to get too serious too much of the time. I mean, there is a time and place, of course, for that. But anyway, I'm just thankful for the people in my life, grateful for all of them, because without, you know, people, It's just, you know, the world would be a very boring place if we were all the same, or if we didn't have anybody in our lives to kind of enrich our lives and inspire us and to kind of lift us up when we need it, or, you know, be there for us when we need a hand or whatnot. So I'm really thankful for all you guys. But anyway, I'm going to jump off here. Hope that you have a great Monday, and I will talk with you again soon. Bye.